Yeah, we're 4 minutes in.
Okay. You have all the necessary videos? Steve promos and such?
You're gonna drink that milk, right?
It's a 10-second delay for the Facebook.
Come on, man. That's a lot of milk.
You have all the necessary videos? Give me a countdown.
Connection issues.
I guess we're live now. On tonight's show, someone gets a puppy, Santa Claus gets a sleigh, and we all get the baby Jesus. It's the early late night live show, and this is our Christmas special. So Merry Christmas, and stay tuned for some laughs, or whatever it is we're doing. Hello, everybody. It's the Early Late Night Live Show. We are on every Wednesday night from 7 to 8, and this is a big show. This is a big show because this is our last show of our first year, our first full year of doing this show, and this is really exciting. And we're on Facebook, on the Early Late Night Live Show Facebook page, and Channel 98, Exeter TV. And, of course, I'm going to be introducing our host for the show because we're very excited. We got a really cool set. I'm really happy about this set. But, of course, sitting with me always is my sister, unfortunately, KJ Trainer. Come on out here, KJ. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the guy who's been standing in for Derek Foley, and he's been doing a great job, I would say. I would say that because he's not in the room right now. But Mitch Fortier, come on out here. Wake up. Come on. We're live, dude. We're live. Come on, another show. All right. And, as always, the man behind the machine, whose face we cannot show due to contractual issues, Bobby Trickett. Come on out here, Bobby Trickett. I don't know what, you're not, Bobby, get over there. All right, get behind there. Hello, everybody. My name is Terry Trainer, and I am the host of the Early Late Night Live Show. We're on every Wednesday night from 7 to 8. And we have guests of all sorts. We have writers, we have actors, we have filmmakers, we have artists. But we do not have photographers.
We don't.
And we have people complain about that. Why do we not have photographers? Because we are not really a show to display photos. We don't have painters on the show either.
We don't, no.
House painters or artist painters. It's just not,
fun to have a house
this show is based off of ADD people, so it's like, right, yeah.
That would be my question to him.
That'd be a good one. Yeah. Oh, house painter, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually have had a house painter on the show, but he was here as a musician, all right? So, anyways, Merry Christmas, Mitch. Merry Christmas, and Bobby. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Terry.
Yeah. Do you guys like how we've set me and Bobby worked very hard on this? Yeah. Yeah. And you guys showed up at the last minute and were just like, with your coffee and whatnot.
Yeah, my homemade.
Take it easy on him, Terry.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's been a long. I'm sorry. Thank you, Bobby. It's been. Yeah. All right. Whatever. You missed last week. Are you feeling better? You were sick last. Yeah.
85%.
85%. Yeah.
I'm laughing and coughing. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we were all excited because we're going to have Bob Taranjo. Taranjo. I did pronounce it right. All right. We're going to have him on the show, and he's in the Facebook Live room right now. He says, "Glad you can't hear me coughing." Bob, we miss you, man. We're going to have you come back, and hopefully in January. Hopefully he'll reschedule.
Yeah, January 23rd was when we
Okay, cool. Kara Camo says, "Awesome jacket and tie." Thank you. Just want to know where to get this fine piece of whatever you call this. Walmart. Yeah. So yes, but we have a Christmas. Do we have some Christmas news tonight?
We actually do. The star of Home Alone.
Yes.
Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
I said it right.
I know.
Anyway, he just released a new commercial for Google, and he kind of made fun of his whole Home Alone.
Really?
And it was very funny. It's on YouTube. It's on Facebook now if anybody wants to check it out. But our director, Donna, gave us a list of the top box office Christmas movie hits.
Oh.
Home Alone is number 1.
Home Alone is number 1, really?
Yeah. I don't know if this is adjusted for inflation. It probably is not. But, it made a lifetime gross of $285,000 when it was in the theaters. And that was released in...
$285,000, that's not a lot of money.
Oh, wait, $285 million. Yeah. I missed a couple of
Give me that list. What is wrong with you?
That's million, yeah.
This is bad enough you can't pronounce words. You can't read it right now.
I was able to say his name.
Nathan Schurer says, "Nice set." Why, thank you. We worked very hard on it. Yes. Thankfully, Bobby's mom has a bunch of Christmas decorations, so yeah.
It's actually the highest grossing comedy, one of the highest grossing comedies. I'll say that 3 times.
What is with you guys today?
I know, seriously.
The eggnog a little higher.
Yeah.
It's the milk and cookies putting you to sleep. The milk and cookies putting you to sleep.
I guess so, yeah.
That's what it is.
But milk and cookies provided by KJ. You make very good cookies, though. I will say this. Out of all the crap I give you on the show, you still make the best cookies.
Aw.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's yeah. Oh, that's fine. You haven't tried all of our cookies, but still, move on.
Okay. So anyway, instead of the usual box office results, we have a Grinch Stole Christmas, the 2000 version with Jim Carrey.
Yep.
After that is Dr. Seuss's The Grinch, which is the 2018 version with Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's one of the highest grossing ones, though?
Yes, number 3.
Third? Yeah.
Yeah, third. That's crazy. Wow.
142 million so far. I said that right too.
Oh, proud of yourself, aren't you?
I am.
By the way, so we have a small studio audience in today, and I just got a message from another member of the studio audience. Says he's walking around the place and can't find it. So if someone in the back room can go outside and find Chesco, he is outside around the building somewhere, somewhere or other. I'd appreciate that.
You want me to go find him?
No, Bobby, you sit there. Okay, you have a job to do, Bobby. All right, work on the whole.
I do a lot.
Huh?
I do a lot over here. I don't know if you realize.
You know, Bobby?
He's feeling underappreciated.
Well, he should be glad he's in front of the camera at all. All right. Wow.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Right.
What does your shirt say?
It's Home Alone.
Merry Christmas, you killed the animal.
I've never seen Home Alone, believe it or not.
No?
I've actually never seen Home Alone.
You okay? You sure?
I ain't the one with the Santa Claus head. All right. Okay. Anyways, thank you to our studio audience who's come out here today, though. Very, very much appreciate you guys coming in. Hope you have a fun time. All right, let's move on with the rest of the news. What else we got?
Well, Dean Martin is back in the Billboard Top 100 list.
And he's been dead for 25 years now, I think, something like that.
His Let It Snow just cracked number 8 on the 8th of December, which is huge because that song's been out since 1963.
Well, the funny thing is, like, he also knocked the Beatles once off the...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That was when he was alive.
I know. All right, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
The second Billboard that he broke today was "Baby, It's Cold Outside." Do you know that song that's causing controversy?
Yeah.
It's number 10 in digital song sales.
Now, number 10 in digital song sales.
Yeah. Apparently, people.
But like
are
all
okay.
digital song sales?
Yeah.
Wow. Dean Martin is.
Everyone's
Wants to
just
see what all the
like,
buzz is about.
yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Oh, this guy's pushing up daisies and he's still the man.
Well, Dean Martin's daughter, I think her name is Dina, has come out with a statement saying the song isn't a date rape song. It's actually just a nice song. So
the phrase I didn't think was going to be uttered on tonight's show, Arnie. Thank you very much. Move on with the news, all right? What's wrong with you?
Anyway.
Yes.
So we do have a couple of celebrity birthdays this week, even though some of them I don't think are with us anymore. But Humphrey Bogart was born on Christmas. It's interesting to know. Jimmy Buffett was also born on Christmas, and so was Sissy Spacek. I said that right.
You know who else was born on Christmas?
Me.
Yes, our co-host KJ Trainer was born on Christmas. So let's give her a little Merry Christmas hand, you know. All right, that's enough. Okay.
No, keep going.
No, stop kissing up, bitch, all right? Stay on that side of the couch.
I'm just hoping to get a segment at some point.
Yeah. Mike Kehoe in the Facebook Live room says, hello, everyone. We all say hello back, Mike. Hello. Yeah. So what else in the news?
Sadly, Penny Marshall passed away this week. She was 75 years old. You may have known her from The Odd Couple. She was Oscar's secretary. Yes. Yep. She also played Laverne and Shirley. She was Laverne.
Yep.
And she directed A League of Their Own and Big with Tom Hanks.
She directed Big?
Yeah.
That's a good movie. You've seen, that's a good movie.
She directed a few other ones, but those are the two.
It doesn't really survive with the passing of time, Big, if you've ever seen it.
Why would you say that?
I think that should be open for a discussion board at some point in time. We should take a look at old movies and see how they do or do not survive with the passing of time. Like, wow, this was okay in the 80s, but watching it now, you know.
People are smarter and they pick up on the movie magic.
No.
It's not Jaws.
Huh?
I mean, it's not like you're watching something with a lot of special effects.
No. If you watch it again, you watch a movie and go, wow, this would have been okay as a kid, but now that you're thinking about it, you're like, this is sort of messed up. Right? If anyone else has seen the movie Big with Tom Hanks,
like
think, all right, yes, like
all kinds of sense.
Yes, that's what I mean.
You're
like,
wait,
this is like, wow, this is sort of horrific. This is, you know.
How did they just kill that guy?
Yeah, I know. That's sort of, it's one of those movies that I think if you look at it, it doesn't really survive well with the passing of time. So anyways.
Speaking of movies that don't survive well with the passing of time.
Yes.
we have two lists of the top Christmas movies of all time. One is a British survey that was done by Radio Times. The other one is the IMDb top 25 Christmas movies. And Mitch and I were discussing it. This is the weirdest list of Christmas movies.
IMDb. Well, okay, we used to do top 10s throughout each week. We do top 10s, like horror movies, top 10s, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we were going off of IMDb. The problem was none of us had actually seen a lot of the movies, so we were like, all right, this is kind of weird. Top 10 lists are kind of odd. I guess you'd have to see where they're sourcing the actual polls from.
I've seen most of these. It's more the arrangement that it's like, wait, what?
Okay.
They don't tell us where they got this list from or how it was generated necessarily, how they put them in order. By a vote or by rating? None of that stuff.
Well, okay. Oh, if you talk about IMDb too, for those of you who are actors, if you go on IMDb, IMDb doesn't necessarily put the actors up by star billing order. Mm-hmm. So they just put them up in sort of a random order. You could go look at a Tom Cruise movie. There's a very good chance he won't be at the top of the casting list. I don't know why IMDb does this. He will be on there, but he could be third or fourth down because they just have some sort of weird algorithm. And, you know...
This is a weird algorithm because White Christmas is number 25. You know, the Danny Kaye, Bing Crosby.
Yes, I was watching it the other day.
Yes, it's a great movie. Number 24 is Groundhog Day, which is obviously a Christmas movie. Which is, number 23 is The Railway Children.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm like Trading Places is 22, followed by...
Wait a minute, Trading Places... Trading Places is a Christmas movie?
It does take place around Christmas. Because
well, yeah, so did Lethal
Dan Aykroyd was wearing the Santa suit, so... Technically, there's a Christmas connection.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, well, Lethal Weapon takes place around Christmas, but it's not really a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is 16.
Well, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
I mean, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is 18, but that's a Thanksgiving movie. They're going over Thanksgiving in that movie, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. All right. Anyways, just want to give a quick shout out to Renee Bergeron in the Facebook Live room. Hello, Renee. Who else we got in the Facebook Live room? Yeah, we all like Renee. Renee's awesome. And right now we're going to be showing a little clip of one of our films that's now available on Amazon Prime, Not That Guy. And then when we come back, we're going to have a song from our special guest tonight. So my name is Terry Train with the Early Late Night Live Show, and we're going to be right back.
Hampshire, and he has a car.
Well, I don't think he's going to let me borrow it for 4.5, 5-hour trips.
Oh, come on, Nate. Really? I think you can figure something out.
Touche. Mommy. Hey, Jackie! Hey, whoa! Oh my, look, did you see that down there? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's your respirator right there. You can see it right there. The parts are hanging off. Okay, here's the thing. The net on it, it's broken. Okay, so that's really gonna like letting stuff get up into your garburator. And your garburator is gonna just like, you know, stop everything dead in your motor. Right in the middle of the highway, it'll happen. Best thing to do, take it to a mechanic. You know what? Forget it. Give me the keys, and then I'll take it to my mechanic. That's the best way to do this, because he'll do a really nice job, and he'll do it for free, because he does the same thing for my bike, you know, because you have to really change them all every so often here. So you know what? No, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, okay? Why don't you go inside, have a donut, you know? I know you have to be at work about 9 on Monday. I'll be back by 8. It's a 3-hour trip. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it, okay?
And you're back. It's the Early Late Night Live Show on every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 on our Facebook page, the Early Late Night Live Show Facebook page, and Exeter TV, channel 98. And we got a special song from our special guest, Dan DeVideo, and I have to look up the name of the song because I can't remember anything. And it's Dan DeVideo's This Could Happen to You. It's very own original Christmas song. Take it away, Dan DeVideo.
Jacob
CEO, made of suffering and discontent. Mr. Scrooge, tonight I'll show you, if you don't change your ways, this could happen to you. If you don't change your ways, this could happen to you. If you don't change your ways, this could happen to Ebenezer Scrooge. You know what you need to do. You don't hear what they say. You regret everything someday. And the ghost of Christmas future, their demise is sure to him. To reform is hard to be cured, find a cure for Tiny Tim. Jacob Marley, LLCO, made us suffering and discontent. Mr. Scrooge, you see, I told you, if you don't change your ways, this could happen to you. If you don't change your ways, this could happen to you. I'll change my ways, I'll be better than you. I'll change my ways, you'll see, I'm a brand new Scrooge.
That is Dan DeVideo, everybody. Hello, everybody. That was... You can stop that now, Dan. Thank you. All right. Dan, come on up here, Dan. Dan DeVideo is our special... Hi, Chris.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
This is our Christmas special, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I didn't notice. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Wow.
I'm sorry.
This just got awkward. Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Move Chris down. Yeah. Move Chris down. So, Dan, Chris, you're here. Yeah. Yeah.
I brought my better half.
Yeah. Who's not your wife, right?
No, my
your
wife was going to come, but my daughter's sick, so she stayed home.
Oh, geez. A lot of people.
But she's watching online. She said she was.
Oh, cool. All right. Bob Terranjo says, sounds good, Dan. Hello to Courtney Gillette in the Facebook Live room. Stephen Lomer says, happy holidays, trainers. And yes, there's only 2 trainers here tonight, I think. Yeah, no one else is a trainer. Raise your hand if you're a trainer. All right, put your hand down, Bobby. You're not a trainer. Right.
Just trying to be you, Terry.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Look at how...
You want to punch Santa?
You want to punch Santa?
Does that make me a bad person?
What is the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten then?
The worst Christmas gift?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure the person's still alive. So.
They're probably not watching the show, though. What's the worst Christmas gift you ever gotten, Arnie?
I don't know. I like Christmas gift.
Remember that gift you got her?
Hey, shut up. All right. Am I asking you, Bobby? All right. Yeah. Okay. Bobby?
Yeah.
What's the worst Christmas gift you ever gotten?
I don't think I've gotten a bad Christmas gift. It's really about giving. It's a great holiday. And that's a true Santa comment.
Mitch, I just want to let you know you're not the only one who wants to punch Santa right now. Hi, Chris. So, Dan DeVideo, how you doing? Long time no see.
Good.
Yeah, welcome back to the show. It's been a while.
The best Christmas gift I ever got was my daughter. Yeah.
Aww.
But not on Christmas.
No. Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome.
That was awkward. Okay. Little story about that Christmas song. That was me and you had kind of ran in the same circles through karate school.
Right.
But we didn't actually start working together until I was filming A Christmas Carol.
Right.
I was hired to be the camera guy for A Christmas Carol, and then you had played that song, and I came up to you and I said, "Do you do other music?" Because I hired you on to bring to score a film.
To score a film. Actually, I wrote the theme song for Not That Guy.
Right. Yeah, you wrote the theme song. Yeah.
That was my.
Right. Yeah. And then you said, "Well, I act too," and I was like, "Okay, cool." And then that was.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So.
Yeah. The Christmas Carol actually was a production by a karate school,
instead of having a Christmas party, what he'd do is get the students engaged in doing the Christmas Carol production for the family. That was their Christmas.
And it was like a dinner
party.
party, dinner theater type of.
Yeah, well, they had like a potluck type thing, but it was actually set like a theater, you know. And Alan had been asking me like for a few years, hey, can you write a song about the Christmas Carol and come play it? And I'm like, yeah. Eventually I gave in, and I thought it would be a challenge. It was probably one of the toughest songs to write because he wanted to be like a time period, but at the same time he wanted to have the story of the Christmas Carol.
Right.
So I was very restricted in how I could write it. It wasn't just like I could just write a song.
Right.
You know, that came to me. It was just very specific, and it was good. It was a challenge for me.
Right.
And at the same time, they loved it.
Yeah.
And I think one of the other songs I'm going to do tonight was another song that I actually played in the show, but I didn't write it for the show.
Yeah. There was Chris Estes in the Facebook Live room. Hello, Chris Estes. Chris Estes. Yeah. Mitch got a. Oh, I thought you were asking a question. I thought you were like raising your hand. Like,
I was saying hi to Chris.
Do you know Chris?
Yeah, we go back a couple years back.
Oh, wow.
How you doing, Chris?
Yeah. Shut up, Bobby. He doesn't know you. All right. Actually, do you know Chris, Bobby?
No, I don't.
There's nothing I don't do, apparently, and there's nobody that I don't know, apparently. And it's
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's a small film community.
It's a good film community.
Yeah, up here I would say that, but it's also really is really tiny up here. You know, I mean, so it doesn't. It's I mean, like because one of our members of the studio audience actually was. I found out our guest Adam Newman, who was on a couple weeks ago, messaged me and said, "Oh yeah, I worked with him on another project too." And I was like, "Wow." I met him, and it was like Ryan, and I met him, and he and I hadn't met Adam. I hadn't seen Adam in like 12 years or something like that. But I met small members of his group. It's kind of really strange. I'm moving on, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. All right. So, little Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Little Chris, the actor, and he's here. Yeah. Well, he's not okay. You're not little. How tall are you now?
About 6 feet.
Okay. And how old are you?
17.
17. Okay. Well, we met. You were 12. I think we
11. Yeah.
11.
11, 12.
Yeah. And there was an issue on some of our sets because on one of our sets we had Chris Doobie, Chris Donnelly, Chris Estes, and Chris DeVideo. Now, not only besides the Chris Estes, you all had the same initials, all right? But you were all Chris's, all right? And so eventually we just had to realize we're just going to call Donnelly. Estes was Estes, and Chris Doobie at the time was taller than you, was Big Chris, and you were going to be Little Chris. Yeah. And then we had Dan Graham, Dan DeVideo, right. Dan Kogar, right. Ian Kincaid, and Ian McFarlane.
Right, we had a lot of dupes, yeah.
Right, yeah, and then someone came up to me once during the shoot and said, "Oh, hey, Terry," and then I said, "What is it?" He goes, "I meant the other Terry." I'm like, I'm the only name that is not repeated on this set. How did you screw this up?
Well, it's funny. We didn't call him Daniel because we didn't call him Little Dan, but he still got the little name anyway.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. So, what you been up to, Little Chris?
Nothing much. Right now, I'm just nothing really is going on, but I am with a management company in New York City, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I've just been, getting.
Well, that's something.
That's something.
Yeah. Slowly but surely, just trying to, do some things with my friend Ryan at Fantastic Films. He has a YouTube channel, so I do stuff with him.
Oh, cool.
And we're just.
It's a lot of work, but there's also a slow time of year too. I think. Well, here's all of us for the most part have,
True story.
True story. Yeah. I mean, my agent called me and said, "Don't expect anything till after Christmas." I said, "I didn't really expect anything before." Like, I don't know. Scott Ruffin.
Well, that's the thing. If you get something, that's great.
Yeah.
We actually went for a couple auditions in New York for him, and it didn't pan out, but it was a great experience. Getting down there and getting in the pool and seeing what happens. That's how you have to do it. If you don't get in the pool, you don't get the job.
Right. Yeah. And that's It's a really interesting industry, and you really got to be kind of on your toes, all the time. And I was I was going down to New York quite a bit and working on different TV shows and stuff like that, just doing PA work, nothing particular. But I talked to a lot of the guys who worked on the crew. They all just said, "Yeah, it's like it's a day-to-day thing. Like you don't know what work's going to be, And I think we had you on the show last. We asked what would you say is the most important thing to remember? You said to be patient. Yeah,
you got to have patience, especially in this industry, because there's a lot of waiting around, waiting for that phone call, waiting for the audition. A lot of people get frustrated and they just storm out. I can't, you know what I mean? But if you have the patience, it'll come to you if you just keep, like I said, keep getting in the pool, dive in the pool.
don't take it personally. If I was to say one thing, yeah.
I think it takes a lot of patience, persistence. It's a lot of like rushing around, getting to the audition, and then once you get there, you're waiting.
Yep.
And you just kind of have to get to know the industry.
Yeah. I mean, so I was talking to an insurance person about workman's comp insurance, and for those of you who've hired employees, you gotta get in workman's comp. And I was explaining, well, no, I run a film company. I said, so I mean, she said, well, they have to be listed as employees. I said, well, no, they're all going to be contractors. She goes, why? I said, well, they're actors. She said, well, yeah, but if you can do the work, then they can be technically an employee. They can't be a contractor. I said, well, yeah, that's true. I said, but my client doesn't necessarily want me dressing up in drag and playing a woman in a film. I said, so if they want that, I said, I said, so, but with that being said, you have to like accept, not take it personally what your type is. I mean, it's like, I'm not 6'3", so I'm not going to be cast as a tall person, And if someone comes up to you in an audition and says you're too short or you're too this or whatever for the show, just got to be like, don't take it personally. It's like they just got to fill a quota,
Yeah. Lately, I've been getting the Chantix.
Yeah. All right. We're going to be right back. Actually, I just realized we overspent our time, but we're going to be right back. We have a little message coming up, and when we come back, the end of the video is going to have another song. I think we're rolling into something else. What? Yeah. I'm just going to keep on talking because I didn't hear what the timer was in my ear, so I'm just going to the 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
Oh, perfect, thank you. No, I'm sorry, what I meant to ask is, can I exchange some money for your nickel? Oh, yeah. So, no, thank you. I'm sorry, I just don't want to go to the desk. No. Let me see what that, yeah. Oh, you get $2 for a nickel? Yes, perfect, thank you. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, have a good one. Wait a minute. $2 for one nickel? Yeah. It's like $1. It's 4 quarters and $1. It just sounds... Right, but I think it's 2 nickels for $1. No. Let me show you what I mean. Give me 4 quarters. 4 quarters? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, there you go. Yeah, see, I mean, oh, you're right, I did. Right, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. I owe you a nickel. Oh, yeah, perfect, and I'll give you your 2 pennies back. Yes. Have a good one, sir. No, wait, I still only have 2 nickels. How did that work? Because you gave me a Canadian dime. A Canadian dime? Yeah. I don't think I did. Yeah, you did. Well, that's American. No. See, the head's a little different on this? It's Canadian. I guess he does have kind of a receding hairline. Yeah. So I guess we'll just keep whatever we have. Yeah. All right, thank you.
And you're back. It's the Early Late Night Live Show on every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 on our Facebook page, the Early Late Night Live Show Facebook page, and Channel 98. Merry Christmas. It's our Christmas special this week here in Exeter, New Hampshire, and we have a musical guest, Dan DeVideo, and he's going to be playing his song, Friends. Is that the song you want to play, Dan DeVideo? All right, well, take it away, Dan DeVideo.
Time.
you. That was Dan Video playing his song Friends, and as you all noticed, we put on Santa Claus caps because we're all children, and we were trying, when we were putting on the caps, and if you guys heard, there was a little bit of giggling going on, and we all just started laughing, you know, and then I get a noise in my ear from the director saying, we can hear you laughing, like, grow up, children. All right, slide on over, make space here. Yeah. How you doing, Dan?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Yeah. So we're making like an advice section for like when going into the artistic field, and me and a couple have been brainstorming about bits of the show we want to do in advance, you know. And one of the ideas we had was, you know, advice, you know, an advice corner, so we can make like a montage of different bits of advice for people getting into the artistic world. Stop playing with your mustache, Bobby. All right. Seriously?
All right. I was like advice. That's what I think about.
Huh?
You know, somebody playing with their mustache, smoking a pipe.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay, I can see that. You're missing a pipe. All right. Mitch, but you've been acting and in the film biz around here for a while now, haven't you?
10 years.
96
and non-professionally, and then professionally for the last 3.
No, okay. What would you say would be one bit of advice for...
Well, Chris kind of covered it, actually. You stole my thunder with the persistence piece, and that keeping it professional.
Yeah.
Treating it like a job, treating it like a business, and learning the trade from all aspects.
Yeah. And the other thing is, treating it like a business. But that's a very good thing to keep in mind. What I mean by treating it like a business, meaning like show up on time, answer your emails on time, and know your craft. But that doesn't mean be grouchy, because another big thing to be is be happy on set.
That was actually my advice, if you're going to ask me.
Right, yeah.
No, he was going to ask you.
I mean...
Yeah, I wouldn't ask me.
Well, there you go. We got the 3 Ps. We got persistence, we got patience, and punctual.
Yeah, there we go. Persistence, patience, and punctual. Yeah. But, I mean... Please.
4 Ps. Yeah, I got to repeat.
But I mean, think about that. None of us want to work with someone who isn't having a good time. And there's a big part of filmmaking that is just straight work. I mean, that you have to be showing up early. I mean, the long days. No matter what set you're on, it's almost always a long day, the hard day.
Remember things on set.
You have to remember things on set, and there's always a million people giving directions. You got to stay focused. You got to stay focused. You got to stay calm. But the other thing is too, I mean, no one's job is permanent, so you pretty much get hired back on a daily basis. So if they don't like you, they just don't have to hire you the next day. They don't have to go through the process of firing. They just don't have to hire you. I mean, you're pretty much laid off at the end of every work day on a film set. So your best bet is to make sure you're likable, that you're having a good time, and that you enjoy working. You're enjoyable to work with. I would say that's probably one of the most important things. It's your attitude gets you goes quite the distance. You know.
Talking about day to day is pretty true when you're behind the camera, more so than if you're in front of the camera as an actor. You get a little bit of you get a pass on some things because it's hard to recast somebody quickly to learn lines. And
that's true. Yeah.
Reshot things like that is really so, but
it's always the next job you got to be thinking about.
Yeah, but you will not get hired again by that director, and people will remember you.
Yeah, because it's small. It's a very small community.
So mind your P's and Q's, do your job.
Yeah.
And
they'll
call you back.
Yeah, I mean, I was on one set. One kid was complaining because he didn't get his food on time. I mean, everyone else was there. He could have just got in line.
You're fed on this set?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was complaining. No, he made a big stink about it. Then he was upset. It was me and him playing janitors. He made a big stink about it, and I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, I don't really care. I just went up and asked for food, and then I got to be in the scene. He was stuck behind the camera the whole time. And it was just like he was just complaining to the PA the whole time. The guy's like, and they're like, who do you want for the camera? And the guy like pointed to me. It's like, I don't think. I mean, people take it. They don't want to make their day miserable. Right. They want to. It's a long day. They're hard work. They don't want to make it miserable. They want to enjoy their day. And if you make it more difficult for them, why would they want to work with you?
Well, it's just like anything. As humans, we go the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
So if you see a negativity or that person that's going to give you that hassle, you just bear from it. And you go, hey, I like you. You're quiet. And you don't say anything.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, yeah. Bobby, do you have any tips or advice? You've been in the
I think that's 100% accurate. If you're going to be there, professional, but also, I mean, the reason why you're there is to have fun. I didn't see that. I can't see that.
It looked like you were thinking you needed a little mustache.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Brain's working now. Yes, so definitely professional, but also you're there to have fun.
Yeah.
And it's fun when people act professional and get stuff done.
Yeah, because especially in the early stages, no one's really making any money.
Right.
So you better be enjoying what you're doing, because you don't make a ton of money if you're, you know, in the early stages of what you're doing, you know. So, yeah, enjoy what you do. Otherwise, you know, why do it? Especially in the entertainment industry, you know.
We're talking during the break about kind of what you'd like to do, like what your ultimate was.
Yeah.
Which actors or which style of acting is sort of your, what are you trying to imitate or study or emulate?
I mean, I'd have to say like two of my favorite actors, like Jake Gyllenhaal, Leonardo DiCaprio. I love how they kind of just, I think it's really important, like, to kind of, when you get, like, say if you get a role, right, and you're portraying a character, I think it's important to, create, like, how they walk, and, think of, like, their background, and, like, their dialect, the way they talk, their idiosyncrasies, all that. I just love, like, the detail of that, and I feel like those two actors that I just named, they definitely do that, along with a bunch of other great actors I could name. But I definitely think that to become, you have to put yourself in the shoes of the character and treat it like it's yourself.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to draw from your own past and your own emotions and channel it into their emotions that they're giving in the movie.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Those are two great actors.
Yeah.
Because I watched, I can't remember the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio was out in the woods.
Revenant.
Oh,
Revenant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great movie.
Huh?
Which is not, but he was amazing in that. He was just really
With so little dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although if I were him, I really wouldn't have bitten into real liver. I would have just.
Well, that's one thing I would say is like he bit into real raw fish, and one guy said, "How is that good acting?" I would have thrown up too if I bit into real liver. Real liver. So.
But yeah, I was really.
Yeah.
Act like you don't want to throw up. Okay.
Yeah, right. I mean, that would be real acting. Yeah. I mean, like that. I mean, seriously, that'd be to make something look like it tastes good when it doesn't. Like the guys in Cheers. I guess the thing that was the fake beer that they were drinking the whole time.
Right. Yeah. Was it probably O'Doul's or something?
No, it wasn't even. It wasn't anything. It was genuinely fake, and they just said it tasted like awful. Yeah. Right? Yeah. It was just one of those just horrible things.
Why wouldn't they use O'Doul's? O'Doul's does have some alcohol in it, but it's like 0.5 or something really low. Why wouldn't they use something like that?
I don't know. I mean, I've been on sets before where they've had like real alcohol on set, and it's like, it got a little crazy. Like, yeah, no kidding.
You're gonna do a few takes.
Just love.
Each one's looser than the last.
I've been paying very close attention to the Facebook Live, and I don't know what happened, but I think it just blipped out because I think it went to something else, and I don't know why my computer did this. All of a sudden, it was like, you have 4,000 people watching your Facebook Live. Not mine. This is not my Facebook Live. This is clearly not my Facebook.
Santa, man, come on.
Yeah.
Mine says 4,000.
You got the videos. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Mine says 4,000.
Yours says 4,000 as well. Yeah.
You might be wrong.
I don't know what happened.
Well, I did stream it, so that's
yeah. All right. Well, hey, Dan DeVideo, it's been great
CBS.
having you on the show.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Congratulations on your 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary. We made it 1 year this show. So it's been apparently not on Facebook though. But Chris DeVideo, thanks for coming along.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Great having you on the show, and we will we'll see you guys in the new year. It's our last show of the year.
Yes. Exactly. We'll probably come back again next year.
Yeah, hopefully.
At least for the Christmas show.
Yeah, at least for the Christmas.
Posted on the New York stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's not that interesting, Arnie. Let's move on. All right, everybody. I think we have a little clip from Tex McGrew to play. I think we have another little clip. Do we have one of those? So, anyways, let's roll this next promo right now, and we will be right back. My name is Terry Train with the Early Late Night Live Show. We'll be right back. I think I'm just going to force them to play.
I don't really like you that much either. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Look, boss, if I'm going to cause a problem, maybe I should just leave. Never stick up to me like that again.
I haven't even moved.
Yeah, well, keep it that way.
Just how special are you?
Just how special are you?
Careful, Dad. That guy killed 5 cops with his bare hands.
Bare-handed, huh?
That's right. Lost my gloves. Made things messy. I don't like messy.
He took a bullet, too.
You did?
I did? That's right. Just a flesh wound.
I thought it was your arm.
That's what the police report said.
What police report?
That's right, Beardy Man.
Who is this guy?
Now, easy, Dan. Let's treat our guests with some respect.
You might want to put me down, pretty boy. Else I might have to make a mess out of your face. You know, I don't like messes.
Behind you.
It's the early late night live show on every Wednesday night from 7 to 8, and we're back, and it's time for our trailer trash. I apologize if I haven't been commenting on the people in the Facebook live room. Something happened to my Facebook, and I'm bringing it back up now. I don't know why, but I think we're back up. Are we, Bobby?
Yes, we're good to go.
Okay, cool. All right. Hello, everybody. Stephen Lomer, Renee Bergeron said, "Happy birthday, early late night live show." Yes, it's one year birthday. But right now, it's our favorite segment of the show, Trailer Trash. And Arnie, what's the name of our first movie coming up?
Which one are we doing first?
Oh, that's what you're supposed to say. All right, our first movie coming up is A Puppy for Christmas.
Okay, so what we're doing this time is we're doing movies that are already out, but the trailers are so terrible, we just wanted to trash them anyway.
Yes. So,
all right, so A Puppy for Christmas
I'm going to take it off
is
this
a 2016 TV movie starring Grayston Holt, and it's not letting me adjust this thing.
You're really good at this.
I know, I'm so good at this. All right, and Cindy Busby, who everybody knows.
Right, good news. Good news is you guys are probably not going to know anybody with this.
Yep.
And if you did see the trailer for this movie, you are now not going to want to know them, and you would quite literally punch them in the face if you saw them. You know, I mean.
All right, so do you want the plot summary?
Yes, let's do the plot summary for A Puppy for Christmas.
All right.
Oh my God.
A cute puppy. Noelle's world is turned upside down when her boyfriend breaks up with her. After accepting an invitation to spend the holidays with a coworker, she is surrounded by the Christmas cheer of a happy family, and soon sparks begin to fly.
This movie, I was watching the trailer for it with my girlfriend, and she, like, the guttural noises of, oh, God, like, that's just horrible. She just kept going on. I said, well, yeah, that's the point. We're trying to watch a trailer. It's a tradition with me and Arnie. As brother and sister, once a year we watch a horrible Hallmark Christmas movie. And the good news is, in the past couple of years, because of the advancement in technology, they come out with a lot more every year, which is so awesome.
And we were starting to worry because we were actually liking them and saying, wow, these are good movies.
Yeah,
and then we watched this and we're like,
and it restored our lack of faith in because we were watching. We picked one, which was
A Princess for Christmas.
A Princess for Christmas, and we thought this is going to be awful. We actually liked it. We don't know. It was actually kind of touching, and we were a little bit worried about ourselves. Like, wow.
A Puppy for Christmas. I think my favorite scene in this is this girl. I don't know if she's living with her boyfriend or whatever, but he's the typical, like, he's probably a lawyer in the big city.
He sort of like played like the neighbor from Christmas Vacation. You know, Todd.
So she surprises him with a puppy. A little cute puppy. And the first thing he says is, "I'm allergic," and of course, she's not going to get rid of the puppy. And he then breaks up with her afterwards. And the commercial plays it like he's the jerk. When she's the one that brought home a puppy that made him allergic. I'm like, well, like, to me, that made her the jerk, but the movie's clearly sympathetic towards her, because how can she get rid of the cute puppy?
Well, she looks so daffy and stupid, it's like you wouldn't want to really, like, I mean, I feel kind of bad for her. I mean, she does come across like a daffy, stupid person. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's just, I don't know if that's the way he played it, but she doesn't come across as like an intelligent person socially or intellectually. She just seems like an idiot.
She makes up for it.
Huh? She's very stable. Because apparently she gets knocked over by this 2.5-pound dog.
Yeah. Right. She's knocked down and she's holding the plate like this.
Yes. Well,
it's very, I don't know how that happens.
Well, that means, okay, the truth of it is, all right, there was one time where, where my girlfriend was working on something and she hit the ceiling fan. And I thought, oh my God, she was going to fall off the stepladder and hit her head. And she fell straight down and landed perfectly on the ground like this, And I said, oh my God, I was so worried she was going to get hurt. And she goes, nah, I'm used to hitting my head. And I just went down. And I thought, so she probably is so used to being tackled by small furry creatures that that she just didn't dump the plate, She should have, but she just looks like a real idiot. And she became homeless somehow. Like, after her boyfriend broke up with her. Like, I don't know how that happened. It's like, yeah, she's like, I'm homeless living in a garbage. I mean, like,
It was really dramatic.
Huh?
It was the boyfriend broke up with her after the dog bit his shoe.
Yeah.
And he freaked out.
That's what it was, yeah.
The drama.
First of all, not the guy you want to be around.
And I love the fact that she was homeless with this cute puppy.
Yeah.
And her makeup's still perfect, and her hair is still perfect. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm doing something wrong.
How does she do it?
Well, I mean, it's like
California Fabio steps in to save
well, I mean, it's exactly.
He was awesome.
Well, no. He's like the vegan version of Fabio. That's what he's like. Right? Yes, and he's got that like knit cap and whatnot.
He's the real person.
He could definitely be from Maine. He could be from Maine.
He could definitely be from Maine. Yeah. Except they're showing like the aurora borealis or something like that up in the sky or something like that.
I was going to take my other girlfriend here who didn't show up. But I
That's
took
true.
you instead.
Yes, yeah. Now, I mean, like this, like.
That's something every girl wants to hear. I'm my girlfriend, but you want to come instead?
She totally did. He's like, she didn't show up, but I'm glad you're here instead.
Oh my God!
It was just so much.
It was just so. It was just like deliciously horrible. I mean, it was just like. I mean, this is just terrible.
It was so bad that you thought.
Huh?
It was so bad that
The Room?
Yeah, The Room. Definitely The Room. Yeah.
Like The Room.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was so bad that you thought they were making a joke of a Hallmark movie. With
Yes.
this commercial. And it's not. It's a legit movie. It's not a Hallmark movie. Hallmark movies are better.
This is below a Hallmark movie. How low do you have to go to be below a Hallmark? How many of you guys have seen it? By a show of hands, how many of you guys have seen a Hallmark Christmas movie? Okay, there's a couple reluctant. All right, Chesko just has his hands down and goes, "Don't look at me." Like, members of the audience just like
He's there religiously every night watching.
You know. I was looking around. He's like, "Keep looking, man, with the lights on your shirt." All right, okay. Teresa Boudreau's in the Facebook live room. Hello, you taking another cookie, Bobby?
They're good.
Yes,
They're very good.
Let's watch how Bobby feeds himself. There we go. All right.
I don't know what
So that was a puppy for Christmas.
That was a puppy for Christmas.
I was so excited when I found that.
I don't even want to talk about the other movie right now. I want to keep talking about A Puppy for Christmas.
No, you got to move on. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's do the rating. All right, Bobby, let's go first. 2 thumbs down. Not even in the eyes?
No.
Really?
Can't.
It's not even. It's
a
so
puppy.
bad. It's not even worth being 2 thumbs in the eyes.
It's a puppy. Can't do that.
Is this like the? Okay, just so you know, Bobby likes any movie that's based on a true story, and I guess anything with a puppy now too.
No. It's just a cute puppy.
It is a cute
Some puppies
puppy,
aren't cute.
Apparently, it's heavy though. Just like takes people out. Mailman doesn't stand a chance. Mitch.
Action.
1 thumb down and 1 thumb in the eye. I don't know. First of all, how can anyone have any opposing opinion? It's either like I'm going to vote 2 thumbs up. It's so horrible. It looks magnificent. All right? I don't know how you can have anything in between. Like it's either 2 thumbs in the eye or 2 thumbs up because it's like this is like Karate Kid 3. It's like this is so bad. This is a masterpiece. So why would anyone be like, I don't know how I feel about this?
Left one eye undamaged.
Yeah. I don't know how anyone could be lacking on an opinion. No one's like, man, I'm not sure if I'm in the mood. It's either like this is just an atrocious. I mean, like I honestly thought my girlfriend was going to throw up. Like I really thought that.
Is it bad that I wish I made this commercial? Because like
I wish I made this movie.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I think she would break up with me if I made this movie. All right, Arnie.
I don't know how to rank this. Like I guess I'm going to go with you.
2 thumbs up.
It's just so bad.
It's just so
bad.
so awful. Let me see.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's amazing.
Teresa Boudreau says the peanut gallery has arrived. Terry, does that jacket come with matching pants? No, it doesn't. Everyone's like the tie matches. What do you think? This suit just came alone? Like it's like your tie matches. Yeah, come. Yeah, the suit's like I'm not going anywhere without a tie. Someone else is going down for this. All right, let's move on to another movie, which is because we only got a minute or 2 left. But let's move on to the next movie.
All right, so this is the 1985 movie Santa Claus the Movie. It is directed by Juno Swark, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it stars Dudley Moore and David Hiddleston.
Yes. Now, this is actually not a bad movie. This is actually a very good movie. A family classic for our family. We would watch this movie every Christmas Eve. And it tells the story of Santa Claus, of how he became Santa Claus, And it sort of brought like almost like a realistic type of feel for it, like an origin story about him, and sort of the things of how he's evolved and how his the kind of drama like at the North Pole. And it sounds like that's a silly thing, but actually no, it comes across like as a little kid, this movie was the real story of Santa Claus to me. Like this to me was the real story of Santa. As an adult, this is a real story of Santa. You remember that movie? Yeah. Great movie. Yeah.
This one, yeah.
Yeah. And John Lithgow has some of the greatest lines. He plays sort of the villain.
Lex Luthor,
right. Yeah, he's like the Lex Luthor villain, right. Yeah, he's the evil toy manufacturer who's like manufacturing horrible toys for kids that are like dangerous and stuff like that. And he has some great lines. He comes in and goes, "You ever one of those days just want to drop a bomb on the whole world?" I mean, like, I love John Lithgow in this movie.
I will say this, watching this trailer, I would not have wanted to go see the movie. Just based on the trailer alone. I was watching it going like, nah.
I haven't seen the trailer. I don't remember seeing the trailer for this, but it was very,
Because I love the movie.
I was looking at the trailer. Yeah, it's a very.
Look, there are some things in it that you're like.
It looks very cheesy.
I've never seen the movie.
Okay.
I've never seen this.
Huh?
I've never seen this.
It's a great movie. The trailer does look very cheesy for this. I will say that.
Yeah.
But the movie's really not cheesy. It really is a very good movie. I mean, if you go into it with accepting the myth of Santa Claus, I'd say this is the way that we should go. But anyways, let's stop that trailer now because we got to start wrapping up this show.
We got to let them give their piece on it though, because we've seen it.
Right, I know. We'll go really quick. So let's cut the trailer out, and then we'll jump right into Bobby's rating. All right, Bobby, what is your rating for this trailer?
I'm indifferent.
Indifferent. Okay, I can do that. Is the trailer still playing? Can you not see us right now? Because we're going to start standing up and dancing if we don't cut to the trailer. I can't tell the Facebook delay. Stop playing the trailer. I keep saying this. Stop playing the trailer.
Terry, we're good.
We're good? Okay, we're good. I'm just losing it. All right, there we go. All right, Mitch, rating?
I like Santa Claus. The trailer makes me a little wet, so.
Okay, all right.
So if I was watching the trailer, just the trailer, I would not want to go see this movie.
Okay.
I love the movie, but I wouldn't want to go see it. So
Bob Turinjo says, "Isn't this the one with the anti-gravity lollipops?" Yes, it is. Yes, yes, it is. Oh my goodness.
If you wanted to steal, that means you have to watch the movie.
Yes, I give this 2 thumbs up just because I can't think beyond the trailer. I can't think without thinking beyond the trailer for this movie because I really love it. The late Dudley Moore was in it. Jennifer Robideau is in the Facebook Live room. Hello,
Great
Jennifer.
Soundtrack, too.
Great soundtrack. Yeah. Oh my God, just really fun, good, wholesome Christmas movie. But we got to start wrapping up the show. This has been our Christmas special. 1 year doing the early late night live show. I want to give it. I want to give a quick shout out. We're going to hold off on the closing credits for now. I just got a 30 seconds, but I want to hold off on the closing credits. We're going to run a little bit late. If we could hold off on that, I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who's helped out over the past year. Joe Castricone, who hasn't been well lately, so he's been off the show, but his wife was in the Facebook Live room. Wishing you all the best, Joe. We hope to see you soon. Derek Foley, who hasn't been around, so hopefully we'll have him back. Mitch Forty has been jumping in though, been really becoming part of the team. Welcome, man. Welcome, man. Merry Christmas to you, Bobby. You're here, Arnie. Bobby, though, it's been great having Bobby. He wasn't really supposed to be on the show, but we started talking to him, and so now we're like, for contractual issues, he can't show his face, but we have him talking in the show.
Right.
KJ, you've been with the show since a year ago. We were doing the rehearsals for the show, and now you're one of the hosts. I want to give a quick shout out to Bob Glowacki of Exeter TV. I want to shout out to Exeter TV. Dan Graham, who's our magic man who's always been working behind the scenes, and Donna, our director. And obviously want to thank all of our guests who've been coming on. We're coming back next year. We're going to be bigger. We're going to be better. And this is going to be a really great year. And this is our new home in Exeter. I want to thank everyone for that. So give everyone a hand and let's roll out the last song, Dan DeVideo. All right. And
give Dan DeVideo a hand.
Dan DeVideo a hand. All right, everybody. Start playing it, Dan. Merry Christmas to you and your whole family, and everyone have a great and safe and happy New Year. And we will see you in January. We already have guests lined up, and we're already going. Here we already have guests going on. We're going to be good. All right, folks. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank We good? Can I take this off? Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't show his face. Don't show his face. Oh my God, you're sweating so much.
It was hot. Wow.
together. Like two leaves in the park. The morning 11th hour. Once for a try shot, 3 times a chop. 6